What is going on, guys? Today we're looking at the market. Sold off pretty strong this morning. It has rallied back. However, in the late afternoon, Misty is having itself quite a day, up 9.8% compared to VOO that is up. Actually, it's in the red of negative 0.21%. Compared to MSTR having a monster day up 14% as well. Not sure if there was some news that came out for MSTR or not, but yeah, so it looks like potentially yesterday falls 11. So this article came out yesterday, falls 11% after reporting a $671 million net loss. MSTR, or strategy rather, is experiencing a challenging week with notable price decline of 11%. This downturn coincided with the company's announcement of a substantial net loss of $671 million and reduced revenue for the fourth quarter of 2024. Additionally, changes in the corporate governance, including a dramatic increase in authorized shares, may have influenced investor sentiment. MicroStrategy has been diluting the shares like crazy, so might not be a very interesting thing for the investors out there. Strategy not selling kidneys, but doubling down on Bitcoin reserves. Yeah. Let's see what MicroStrategy has to say. He posts on X. I've been invited to the Digital Asset Summit at the White House this Friday, hosted by the president. So that's pretty cool. That'll be this upcoming Friday. So definitely stay tuned for that. I'm definitely going to do some more research on that and see if I can take a look at that event coming up. But looks like the NASDAQ might be trying to sell off. Not the NASDAQ. The S&P 500 might be trying to sell back off into the close today. Let's see if we can see MSTR. MSTR is pulling back as well. MSTR was up as high as 292.21 today. You can see that in the chart behind me. Definitely has pulled back about 10 cents, $10 since then, though. Coming over to X, let's look to see what people are talking about as far as Misty goes. So this was a pretty interesting post. I saw this earlier. Definitely go follow this user's account on X. But what he did was he rolled MSTR 290 calls with profit, and he's going to deploy all the profits into Misty. Truly risk-free. Love it when tickets, I think he means tickers, pay for themselves. Yeah, so I think this is, a solid idea, right? Knowing how to sell covered calls, knowing how to sell cash secured puts to get in and out of positions and to get paid premium to do that is a very valuable skill to have. And what you do with that premium afterwards can be very, very powerful, right? So like in this instance, he was already an investor. I don't know if he has just a long call. He may have a long call. Or he may have 100 shares, but whenever you either have 100 shares or a long call of a stock, you have the ability to sell covered calls. So this is kind of what YieldMax does in a lot of their funds. They do synthetic positions and stuff like that. But if you have 100 shares of, say, SPY is actually pretty unique. You could do 3 expirations per week. So say you have 100 shares of MSTR in this situation here. You can sell a covered call every single week. You're betting against the market. You're betting against other option buyers that stock does not reach that particular strike price by the certain expiration, and you get paid for that. You're capping your upside, but you're also getting paid if it does not hit that strike. So what this user did, he sold a covered call and he rolled those profits into a income fund such as Misty. So pretty interesting. I like the idea, and think it's a good skill set to have for sure. So Jesse, he thinks Misty is seriously undervalued. All the projections and models I've seen rightly assume NAV erosion, but don't properly account for an increase in option premium as MSTR itself grows. If you look over 5 to 10 years at growth stocks, you see the option premiums multiply in value. 1K shares might throw off 1 to 2K now, as MSTR grows significantly over the next 5 to 10 years. It wouldn't surprise me to see 1K shares throw 10 to 20K. I'm assuming an option premium. Run your own numbers, but you can project the option premiums based on your expectations of MSTR and its volatility and drawing on other growth stocks. Yeah, so this is what this guy's saying. Shh, don't tell everybody. Bitcoin, MSTR, and MSTY. Yeah. Yep. So it's an interesting take, that's for sure. Yeah, so this guy's talking about holding MSTY in his Roth account and letting it ride for 3 to 4 years, and then he's going to retire. Pretty interesting there. Yeah, so if you hold it in a tax advantage account, that's pretty interesting because you don't pay taxes on the gains for sure. So there's definitely a reason for that, But yeah, that's going to be it for today's video. Just kind of wanted to look at the market, right? See how kind of things are shaping up for the rocky last couple of days and weeks that we've had in the market. Great day for MSTR. VOO is back in the positive. MSTR is up 13.5%, but it is selling back off after its high of day. Currently at 276. And pulling back though, still up 13% on the day. We'll see what it ends up closing out. We got about 8 minutes left in today's session, so make sure you're monitoring your positions. You got eight minutes left. Once again, the tariffs that Trump implemented took effect today on Canada and Mexico, so it kind of explains why there's been just so much volatility. Market is not liking how those things shape up there. But yeah, guys, that's going to be it for today's video. Let me know your thoughts down below. Are you still a fan of Misty? Year to date, let's see what it's pulled back, or let's see what it's year to date on Misty. You're still looking at a negative 9.29%. So it's definitely still lagging the market. We'll see if it can turn some things around. Crypto's been getting smacked. So if crypto gets back to 100K, then MSTR and Misty might do a little bit better as well. We'll see though. Stay tuned for that. And as always, guys, please like and subscribe down below, and stay tuned for more content coming your way. Cheers.